4 reasons Californians are fleeing California and flocking to Las Vegas. So the other day, I actually just put a condo under contract for a very nice couple that are moving from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. And I asked them, I usually get Californians, but I never really asked, hey, why are you guys moving? So I talked to them. I said, hey guys, so what brought you to the decision to move here to Las Vegas? And what they told me shocked me. And it was so easy to see if you step back that, yeah, of course that would make your quality of life better moving to Las Vegas because of those reasons that they outlined. But I want to tell you exactly what it is. Because one thing that it is for me, I live here and I am spoiled. I don't know anything else. I don't know what it's like to live a daily life in Los Angeles or in California in general, right? I just know I go to the beach sometimes and come back. But here, let's get into exactly what they're talking about. And the number one out of the 4 reasons that we have today is congestion. Now, congestion of traffic can be just a huge thing that can affect your daily stress and your daily viability of actually doing things, right? So if your friend calls and says, hey, there's a concert downtown, do you want to come on down? It's going to be starting in an hour. He goes, shoot, man, how long is it going to be? They look at their phone, traffic's bad, and now it's going to be 2 hours until I get downtown, right? So no, I can't go because I just won't even make it there in time. But in Las Vegas, our traffic is so light, and I can show you exactly in real time what it is on Google. So this is really cool. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about with their tool that lets you see what the traffic is like, where the sticky parts are, and where the open parts are in any city around the country. Let's get into it. So I'm looking here on Google Maps, and of course I have the traffic up, right? So the traffic is here, but this down here is the big star. So right here gives you a time from 6 in the morning to 6 at night, or 8, 9, 10 at night. So basically all day long right here. And you can slide this bar to tell you how much traffic is at what certain time. And so I went through the slides and I went through every day of the week, and basically Friday at right about here, right about there is pretty much the heaviest time. 4:15, right around there. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so here we are. Let's say it's 4:10 p.m. On Friday, and we're looking at all this green. All of this is open. The freeways are open. Everything's good. The main Las Vegas 15 freeway that cuts right through the middle of town, that one's congested. So that is, the sticky point that you have here. And then you have on the east side by Boulder over here, right? But now, let's compare and contrast Los Angeles to what we just saw there. Notice we're already seeing tons of red. So huge amounts of traffic in here. These freeways are completely packed, and not only is it just red, it's the dark red too. So you got all of that. And if you live in Los Angeles, you know this too. You know that the traffic is absolutely obscene sometimes. But it's, to be fair, it's not always crazy. It's just that's the busiest time of the day. So if you're in the morning, you only have a little bit of congestion when you're heading to work, and it gets a little bit more towards the end of the day, and bam, and then it frees up at the end, right? So the busiest time, this is what you're doing when you're getting home. You're sitting in traffic. In Las Vegas, you're not sitting in traffic. You're pretty much going right on the 15 freeway out. You're doing the 215 out to Henderson, or you're heading right up to all this new stuff right up to 95. This is such an easy drive, right? Now, on the next thing about this, the number two reason would be new infrastructure. So taking the traffic issue and going a step further to the actual infrastructure in Las Vegas, our infrastructure is so new and up to date. It's completely shocking. When I just myself, driving with my family out in Los Angeles, the roads, I'm like, driving, my car is going to shake apart because the roads are so bumpy and the asphalt's cracking everywhere. And some of the roads are super narrow, right? So it gets really tight. In Las Vegas, it's space. We got We got space out here. You can stretch out, and your car, you're not, it's just so smooth. My clients were in my car. We were driving around, and he goes, "Are you kidding me? Look at these roads. Look at them. They're perfect. They look brand new. And they're so spacious. You have so many lanes. Traffic just flows around. And guess what? There's not that many people to fight with on the roads here." So it's very cool. But let me show you a little bit exactly what I'm talking about, how the infrastructure is improving all the time. So let's get into it. So right here, you noticed that this was a heavy time of day, right? So we get the darker traffic coming in, and this is the main part, the middle of this freeway in the middle of town. So one of the things that they're doing, this is the Raiders Stadium right here. So Allegiant Stadium, big mega stadium, it's amazing. But that brings a lot of people, and we have a lot of traffic that gets right in here. And Tropicana is a big main vein that goes right to the Strip and to all the casinos. This area gets really tight in there. So there's a huge project right here, and let me show you this video. This is what they're doing right now, and it's going to be done shortly.
And this is going to make transportation better, safer, and more convenient.
The project includes an expansion of Tropicana, a new bridge over the freeway, a new flyover exit.
Look at this. This is huge. So Tropicana is not this wide right now. These roads are not going underneath here. Like there's major improvements that are being done right here.
To eastbound Tropicana and a new alignment for Dean Martin.
This is the most amazing thing. This right now doesn't exist. None of this exists. It's a bypass from bypassing Tropicana from Dean Martin. So right now you would go right through here, all the traffic bottlenecks right here, and it can back up right through here. It's not terrible, but it does get bad, and it's like, okay, how do we get around this? This is changing everything. We will not have any traffic problems in here at all. This is absolutely amazing.
For traffic to flow smoothly under Tropicana. Crews begin work Tuesday night and it will go through 2024.
Here we are.
2024. So 2024 is when this is going to be done. Huge infrastructure project that is going to be making traffic in this area flow much better, right? So that's a big thing. And going into it, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, there's always orange cones in Las Vegas. There's, that's the crane is our bird because we're always building stuff, right?" But with those orange cones, ends up having us amazing infrastructure that just ends up being very nice for the long run. And they do future-proof a lot of things too. So that's very, very cool. Now, the number 3 reason that we're going to get into is cleanliness. Cleanliness of the city. Again, same clients are saying the streets look amazing. They look like they're brand new. But look at, also, I don't see trash. There's not trash laying around. And I know that when I've gone to, I just went to San Diego. I went to Mission Beach. And I'm like looking around saying, wow, there's a lot of just garbage laying around. I mean, I hadn't been there for about 2 years, but I didn't really remember it being like that. It seems like it's gotten a little bit more, overrun. A lot of trash coming around. But in Las Vegas, we don't see that. We don't have a whole bunch of trash. So, of course, any town will have an area where they have some trash. But if you're in South Vegas, Summerlin, North Las Vegas, Aliante, Southwest, Henderson, you're not seeing that. If you're in the middle of town, of course, it's high density, and you know what, you're going to see some stuff, but it's not even close to the level that I've seen in California and what my clients are telling me, right? So this is not just my opinion. This is what I'm hearing from people actively moving to Las Vegas and why they are saying, I have to get out. So I just want to pass that along. Now, the fourth reason, and again, I'm a real estate broker here in Las Vegas, so this one hits home to me the most, and I can't wait to show you the stats on this, because I will show you all the data in just a second that's going to say, oh my gosh, it's actually mind-blowing. But housing affordability. Housing affordability in Las Vegas is absolutely fantastic. I mean, prices are going up. Yes, of course they are. But if I look to California's inventory, which I'm going to show you in just a second, and then I'm going to show you our inventory, it's night and day in affordability. It's absolutely astonishing. Let's get into it. So here I am on Zillow, right? So I'm on Zillow, and I've gone over here and I said, I want to do Los Angeles, California, homes under $500,000 because I want to do affordable housing, right? Or not affordable housing, but more attainable, not $3 million plus. So, and when I do that, I look to the side And I've also, just for full transparency, I want to make sure I show you this. I'm doing houses, townhomes, multifamily homes, and condos. I'm excluding land, apartments, and manufactured home, which would be trailers. So with this being said, you have a whopping 212 results. 212 results in California or in Los Angeles that are under $500,000. Like this is crazy. So that's what you're getting over there. You have 212 homes, and the population for California or just Los Angeles, you're looking at 3.8 million people. This is huge, guys. 3.8 million people are there, and you only have 212 properties that are under $500,000. Now, let's compare it to Las Vegas. So if we go to Las Vegas, I put the same thing in. I put in full transparency, I did Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and Henderson, which when everybody thinks of Las Vegas, they think of all of this, let's be honest. So I put those areas in, and they are under $500,000. Same criteria, I'm excluding land, apartments, and manufactured homes, trailers. And I have 2,887 results. I have, 15 times as much inventory for homes under $500,000 than Los Angeles does. So this is huge. And look at the dots are everywhere. It's not like segregated to one area of town. You have homes in that price point literally everywhere in Las Vegas, depending on your lifestyle and if you want to be suburban, you can be on the outskirts. If you want to be inner city, you can be right on the inner city next to everything, next to all the lights, right? That is the big difference there. This is huge livability factor for me. But let's go into what's the population of Las Vegas? So we have 3.8 million in Los Angeles, and in Clark County, which is a huge amount of land. It's all of the cities we just looked at, and actually more that's surrounding smaller areas. It says 2.29 million. So less than that are actually in the areas that we are talking about, Las Vegas, Henderson, and North Las Vegas. So all of that area is going to be drastically less, and we have way more inventory for homes under $500,000. So that is a huge thing. And I hope you found this video helpful, because it was really eye-opening for what my clients had told me with their first-hand accounts of why I'm leaving a place and why I chose this location here, Las Vegas, Nevada. But of course, reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, and I'd love to help you out. My name's Steve Khalilzadegan. I am the broker at Savi Realty here in Las Vegas, and I've been here for pretty much ever. I moved from Minnesota in 1999, and I've been doing real estate since 2007 here in Las Vegas. So again, reach out to me. I'd love to help you out. And if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I try to respond to everybody. Have a good one, guys.